Doug Farmer, the AP. Paige, you accomplished something that no other UConn player or any player has done, being a three-time Big East most outstanding player. What does that mean to you, and what does it mean going to the NCAA tournament with your team, for the most part, being healthy for probably one of the first times in your career?
Yeah, it's very cool. It's hard to do something that's never been done at UConn before. You feel like everything's been accomplished. So I'm grateful, I'm blessed. But it's really a team achievement, a team award, a testament to the coaching staff, my teammates, who do a whole bunch for me. So I'm able to go out there and perform alongside of them. And I feel like we're heading in the right direction with our momentum heading into the tournament. Obviously, we have some time off before tournament play starts, and so we want to continue to keep getting better, maximize on the practice days that we'll have to prepare, and keep getting healthy, keep getting better, and continue to have more reps of what we need to get better at.
We'll go to Maggie in the second row.
Maggie Benoni, CT Insider. Azzi, what's it like just playing with Sarah and Paige? And what makes the three of you guys, when you're all clicking, so dangerous?
Playing with them is incredibly fun. I mean, playing with people who just know how to play basketball, who can do just about everything on the court, it makes it so easy to play with because, I mean, any look you get is going to be a good one, and they're so selfless as well that if they're not open, they have so much trust in not just me, but our whole team that, every shot's a good one, every pass is a good one. I mean, they, like I said, they can do everything, so it makes it so much fun to play with and so easy to play with as well.
Carl
Adam at First Media. Paige, how would you describe, quote unquote, postseason Paige? What happens to turn you on to, handle the pressure and handle the big situations like you have through 5 years?
I think just a sense of urgency. Obviously, knowing that for this, like it's one loss and you're done. It's the same way for this tournament as it is the next. So your sense of urgency rises, your attention to detail rises, but you want to lean back on the details and the preparation you've had throughout the entire regular season. But obviously, everybody wants to play their best in the most important part of the season, and to have confidence in that, to have faith in that, and continue to practice and give it your all, leave nothing out on the floor, and play with your heart, play with passion, and have fun. So.
Front row, Dom.
Yeah, if Paige and Azzi could both kind of speak to this, but what's different about this year's team going into the tournament? What, is it a different kind of momentum than you've had in the past, a different kind of cohesion? What do you guys have this year that maybe you haven't had in the past?
I think depth is a huge one. Our ability to play with different lineups, go big, go small, have people available off the bench that can contribute and do great things for the team. So having different lineups, meshing together in practice, throwing different people out there with different groups, different lineups, I think is something that's been different this season.
Back row.
I have the same answer. I think depth is huge.
Emily Adams, Hartford Courant. Paige, it felt like these last two games were the most animated we've seen you in a while, just, cheering, getting in people's faces a little bit. Do you deliberately kind of bring that part of yourself out at this time of year, or does it just kind of come in these big moments?
There's an emphasis on me having fun during this last postseason run, just enjoying it, just embracing it. I love playing with this team. I love playing at UConn. I love playing in these environments, so I wanted to show it more and enjoy it more and not feel the pressure, play with pressure, but just play with joy.
We'll go to Mark in the back.
Hey, I'm Mark Robbins, Channel 3. Sarah, your first postseason experience, what were you told? How were you prepared? Did everything live up to what you expected? Maybe even better?
I mean, it's great to win. I feel like I don't really think about it too much, that it's a championship game. I just try to keep my same mentality for every other game.
Back row left.
This is for Paige. I know it's kind of a way back part of tonight. It probably wasn't even on your mind, but just, you were AAU teammates with Mallory and Lauren going way back to the Minnesota days. What was it like just, playing for a championship with, players you go way back with for your final Big East game?
Yeah, I played with and against a lot of those people on the team, and we have great relationships. Obviously, competing tonight for a championship, but just to see where we were, just see how far we've came, and how we were living out our dreams, playing basketball for a Big East championship at an extremely high level. Both teams are ranked. Both teams are great. So just to see us fulfill and live out our dreams that we talked about since we've been little is really rewarding.
Front row left, Roger.
Easy. Coaches talked almost every year about how difficult it is to play against Creighton because they run such great offense, yet you guys shut them down time and time again. Can you just talk about the connectivity of your defense, or what it is that makes you capable of shutting down a good offense like that?
Yeah, like Coach said, their offense it's super good and well run, and I think that defense has been a key for us all season, and so playing them is always a challenge, but a really good test for us, especially going in to the rest of March, to kind of get our defense and our communication and our just chemistry and togetherness locked down tight. And I think that showed tonight. We did a really good job. Obviously things that we need to fix and clean up, but for the most part, I was really proud of how well we did in our communication on all levels.
Second row on the right.
Daniel Connolly, the UConn blog. Paige, you've now been here for 5 Big East tournament celebrations. Was this one any different? Did it feel a little more muted or upbeat, or was there a difference compared to the previous 4?
I don't really feel a difference. Probably a little bit more bittersweet because I know it's my last time playing here, last time playing in the Big East. So probably just that feeling, but an overwhelming sense of gratitude, joy, and a rewarding feeling.
Front row right, Carl.
Carl Adam at Crest Media. Azzi, last year you didn't play in the NCAA tournament. Just tell me about your excitement level of being able to go to the tournament again, and when the selection show on Sunday comes up, what will you look for as a basketball fan, besides, where you're going and who you might be playing?
I mean, even just the Big East tournament, I didn't play in it last year. So being here, I haven't played here in 2 years. So my goal this year was kind of take nothing for granted, be grateful for every moment I get on the floor. And so just being here was so special, and getting to win this year, because last year I remember how it feels, and it's not fun not being able to be out there with your teammates. And it's fun to celebrate your teammates, but it's different when you're out on the floor with them. So this whole weekend has been really, really incredible. So I haven't even really looked forward to next weekend, but I am super excited to see where we land. And I mean, I believe in this team so much, so I think that wherever we go, obviously it's exciting to find out, but I'm not worried about where we go, who we're up against. I have so much confidence in this team, and I can't wait to keep playing with them.
Second row, Maggie.
Maggie Benoni, CT Insider. Sarah, what have you learned from playing with Paige and Azzi? I know you still have the NCAA tournament to go, but what have you learned so far this season from playing with them?
One thing I've learned is confidence is really important. I feel like both of them carry each other with great confidence, and it's really important to play basketball with.